Building anything worthwhile, wealth, a career, it's not some overnight magic trick. No shortcuts, just clear stages. First up, the start. This is the chaotic mess. You're just trying to figure out what you even want. Next, the shaky middle. You're knee-deep in the how-to, struggling to find your way without a map. Finally, the takeoff. This is when everything clicks. You're mastering it, not just doing it. Momentum builds. You become unstoppable. Ready for a bold claim? Some of you watching right now will absolutely make six figures, not by magic, but by truly acting on what's coming next. Yay? Serious wealth isn't built on luck or vague hopes. It's built on these exact steps. So, let's get straight to step one. You! This is where you lock in. Decide right now that everything else is secondary to this one primary goal. No excuses. You are going to cut your life down to the bare essentials. Everything non-essential gets eliminated. Period. If it's not actively making you money, building a skill, or protecting your health, it's a distraction. Period. For the next year, you aren't just busy. You are building. Understand the distinction? And yes, that absolutely means doing work you might consider beneath you. Stop it. Get over it. It also demands living way, way below your means, and I mean zero exceptions. Here's the brutal truth. You absolutely must live way below your current means, and that means grinding through the job you don't love, relentlessly building your side project with every single spare minute. The real secret weapon, the brutal truth you need to understand, is your tolerance for embarrassment. You will feel awkward. You will be ignored. You will face rejection. People might even laugh. Good! That is the exact price you pay to escape your current life and build something truly better. If you can handle looking foolish for just 1 year, you can be genuinely successful for a lifetime. Here's your next step. Pick one single, undeniable financial goal, like hitting $10,000 a month in income and keeping that growth going by the end of the year. And yes, this is absolutely achievable if you commit to this strategy. Grab a notebook right now. Write that goal down on the very first page with today's date, $10,000 a month by December 2026. Sounds ambitious? Good, because it's not only possible, it's exactly what we're going to achieve. Hugh, how do we actually hit that number? It's not magic, it's a precise strategy, and we're about to map it out. The brutal truth? You're not wealthy because you're treating the fundamentals like optional suggestions. Forget the excuses. You're not building wealth because you're missing the absolute basics. Drop the ego. And here's the reality. All the answers, all the strategies, they're out there, waiting for you to learn them. Your future isn't going to build itself. If you're serious about leveling up your thinking, your finances, your whole damn future, these 5 things are required reading. Kicking things off, the Almanac of Naval Ravikant. This isn't just a book, it's the damn strategy guide for building serious wealth. Ready for number 2? The 10x rule. This one, it's the brutal truth about the relentless effort it takes to hit massive success. Number 3, the E-Myth Revisited. This is the brutal truth about building a real system that works for you, not just another glorified job you accidentally created. Next up, get ready for the ultimate 1-2 punch, 100 million offers and 100 million leads. Together, they dissect exactly what to sell and precisely how to articulate its value, ensuring people actually buy. Do not skip these. Read them together. They are not optional. They are absolutely critical. Finally, to pull it all together, the keystone, Atomic Habits. A system, a habit. That's what you need. It runs for 12 months straight. Even when you absolutely don't feel like it, dive into this. Take notes, real notes, in a real notebook. No shortcuts here. You're taking notes exactly like you did back in school. Here's the brutal truth. You learn first, then you earn. There's no skipping the education. Read them closely. Absorb every word. Or, at the very least, listen to the audiobooks. These aren't optional. They're your essential guidebooks. Have you ordered them yet? Good, because now we move on. Step 3, take a brutal inventory. What tools and skills do you possess? What can you build yourself right now? Do you have a laptop, a smartphone, a decent camera? Be honest. What's in your arsenal right now? A laptop, a phone, maybe even a camera? Are you fluent in Photoshop, CapCut, Canva? How about After Effects? Can you draw? Have an eye for style? Can you even fly a drone? All right, write all of those down. Now, really scrutinize that list. From that list, pick the one skill that actually makes money. I'm not talking about your passion here, not as your core focus. Skills like sales, copywriting, paid ads, video editing, design, appointment setting, automation. We're talking about a closer, a skill that pays you every single week, not at some vague point in the future. Let's be blunt, not all skills are created equal, right? Your first step, pick a skill people actually pay top dollar for. Chosen your skill? Great. Now commit and practice it relentlessly. Forget passively watching tutorials. This means hands-on, relentless repetition until it's ingrained. Model those who are already at the top of their game. This skill will build serious wealth, but only if you practice it every single day for at least 1 hour, even when every fiber of your being resists. Step 4, keep your mouth shut. The vast majority won't understand. You don't need their advice. They're clearly not where you aspire to be. Never take advice from someone whose life you wouldn't trade places with, period. They can't help you. Nobody is coming to save you on this journey. This is all on you. Nobody's going to do the hard work for you. Here's the brutal truth. I have practic and avicol the resters. Nobody truly wants you to succeed. They're not protecting you. They're protecting themselves from the discomfort of your progress. Need to talk to new people, not your inner circle? Because your inner circle is stuck seeing who you are right now, not who you can become. Keep your big plans quiet, not to be mysterious, but because they're fragile. New ideas are delicate. They need protection from criticism to truly take root and grow. Building wealth at the start, that's a silent grind. Keep it to yourself. You're not mysterious. You're just vulnerable. Starting from scratch? Good, because you need the foundational steps, the right ones, to build something truly substantial. The wavering stops here. Commit to the plan. Step 5, invest in daily financial education. Stop guessing and start truly understanding how money works. Do whatever it takes to understand money. Immerse yourself in its world. Master it physically, mentally, every single way. Watch successful people build wealth. The more you observe, the more you internalize their strategies, not the line. And soon, you'll be replicating that success for yourself. Let's be blunt. Your current environment and old habits simply don't have what it takes to make you rich. Because if they did, you'd already be there, wouldn't you? Nothing grows in the dark. You simply can't expect anything to thrive if it's always hidden away. Enough hiding. Get out there. Ditch the bar for industry events. Meet real people in your field. Hit the seminars, the workshops, find mentors. Then watch what they actually do, not just what they say. Me to be around competence. Get close. Buy that proximity. No money? Fine. Then hit every free event. No excuses. But there's one absolutely crucial investment you need to make, especially early on. You need to pay for feedback, for faster learning, to shortcut months, even years of wasted time. Forget fancy courses. You need brutal, honest correction. What does that look like? A coach, a mentor, a community that pushes you? Everything you learn, get it into that notebook. It's vital. Make it concrete. Forget the fairy tales. Building wealth isn't magic. It's a precise formula, a clear, step-by-step plan, not wishful thinking or wild guesses. Selling? Your target is simple, people who are already buying. And here's the cold hard truth. You're just wasting your time trying to sell to people who can't buy. Find what's already flying off the shelves. Then figure out how to do it even better. Stop wasting your time chasing broke clients. If you want to earn, go where the cash already flows. Your time is money. It's simple. Focus on customers who actually have money to spend. Anything else is just wasting your time. Ready to build a real income stream? Find what's already proven. What are people paying for right now? Start small, but start smart. For your own sanity, stop trying to sell your services to people with empty pockets. You're playing a losing game. Target the established pros, lawyers, dentists, real estate agents, successful online creators. These are the people with actual budgets. Here's the crucial part. These people are already spending money. Your job is to get your offer directly in front of them. Your offer? Keep it brutally simple. Identify one clear problem, provide one clear solution. No fluff, no jargon, no excuses. Imagine one sentence, one deliverable, one timeline, one price. That's your blueprint. No complicated contracts, no hidden fees. It's no. You don't need fancy PowerPoints or some bloated 20-page pitch. You need a solution so compelling they can't ignore it. Ditch the fancy presentations. You simply don't need them. For the next 90 days, your entire focus is one single customer type. And what? This isn't forever, just 90 days. Why? Because focused effort delivers results, and it delivers them fast. So, apply this filter. Look for two things. They have the money, and they have the urgency. Here's the power of this focus. You can measure the outcome, genuinely reach them, and then repeat the entire process. Next up, craft your offer. One sentence. That's it. Nothing complicated. Want the exact formula? Here's the template you'll use. I help customer type get measurable result in time frame without the typical pain points. Finally, set up a direct way to get paid. No excuses, no hesitation. Forget the fancy website or perfecting your logo. Right now, your only job is to get paid. Protect yourself. A simple contract locks in those initial terms. Before we continue, do owe me a favor and hit the subscribe button. It really helps the channel. Your next move? Prove it fast. Get $100 from a stranger. The profit isn't the point. Validation is everything. The real blocker? You have no idea what people actually want to pay you for. Or, even worse, how to ask for the money. Step 7. Time to launch your concept into the real world. Your mission? Get a complete stranger to pay you. Yes, even if it costs you money to make it happen. Your biggest roadblock right now? You don't actually know what people will pay for. And even worse, you have no idea how to ask for it. You won't learn this from a book. You learn it by actually doing the work. You'll spend money. You'll spend time. Get over it! But it's not wasted. Far from it. This is a non-negotiable part of your education. So do it. Even if you lose money up front, the experience you gain is absolutely priceless. You're missing critical pieces to this puzzle, and this is the only way to find them. And for God's sake, track your hours, your effort, and every single expense. Guy, forget the small picture. We're dissecting the entire operation, how it truly functions. Real pros don't just sell features. They sell results, urgency, the actual undeniable impact. You will screw up. Get used to it. But you need to learn why without any hand-holding. That's the only way you actually get better. Cut the fluff. Speak like a pro. Are you actually committed, or should we just pack it in? Because frankly, time is money. And for the love of money, do not hit up your friends or family for this. That's not just a rookie move, it's a dead end. Success isn't when your mom buys your stuff. It's when a total stranger, someone you've never even met, pulls out their wallet. That's the real test. One stranger buys in. Good. Now, you leverage that. Show others your results, your rock-solid proof of concept. That's how you scale. Next up, Step 8. All right, Step 8. You just took a client from zero to hero. Don't just celebrate that win. Document every success and blast it online. Every time you nail a project or crush a goal for a client, you need to be writing down exactly how you did it. That's how you build a real system. You repeat proven results. You are not reinventing the wheel every single time. Soon you'll have copy-paste templates for everything. Your pitch, the proposal, the agreement, even your weekly client updates. Say goodbye to starting from scratch. And here's the brutal truth. You absolutely must ask for testimonials and referrals from every single client, every single time. Let's be real. Clients are terrified you won't deliver what you promised, or that it won't be exactly what they wanted. How do you solve that? Proof. You show them, I did exactly this for someone else, so I can absolutely do it for you. Here's the truth. Your potential clients are scared. They're worried you won't deliver on your promises. And there's only one way to fix that. Proof. Show them what you've already done for others. Prove you can replicate that success again and again. This isn't just a testimonial. This is undeniable proof of what you can actually do. That's precisely why before and after visuals are so incredibly powerful. Ho! The more concrete evidence you have that you can deliver, the easier it becomes to land those clients and seal those deals. Now, for step number 9, find one platform where your clients actually hang out and promote your one service there every single day. You want to hit $1 million a year? You can absolutely do it with one service and one focused channel. Let's be brutally honest. You have to create something people actually want to pay for. Once you nail that, making money fast isn't about more skill. It's about masterful distribution. Here's where most people mess up. They try to dominate every platform all at once and end up doing a terrible job on all of them. So here's your move. Pick one channel, just one. Could be social media, email, paid ads, or building a community. One channel, 1 year, daily, relentless activity. Your mission? Become the loudest, most persistent voice in that space. Be borderline annoying if that's what it takes. Because your biggest problem right now? Nobody even knows you exist. Your biggest problem? You're a secret. Nobody knows you exist. So, the first, most crucial part of your day has to be all about promoting your work. Here's the brutal truth you probably don't want to hear. Promotion is more important than the actual work, especially when you're just getting started. Promote first, then, and only then, do the actual work. Always have more clients, more projects, more leads lined up than you think you can handle. That pressure is precisely what will force you to get incredibly efficient with your time and output. Once you've mastered that, here's the next big step. When you got more clients than you can possibly handle on your own, go. That's your cue to hire someone, to take some of that work off your plate. The grind. It's the endless, tedious tasks that suck your time and energy dry. Offload the 80% of bulk tasks. Leave that busy work to others so you can dominate the critical 20%. This isn't just about efficiency. It's how you capture the biggest chunk of the value, the majority of the profit. This 20% isn't just important. It's where you make real impact and serious money. What is that 20%? It's consistently bringing in new clients and solving their toughest problems, period. You deliver those solutions, but here's the kicker. You get paid what you're truly worth. Let's be clear, your first hire is not a high-level COO or a co-founder. That's a common, expensive blunder. You are the sales engine, full stop. Nobody else will close those deals for you. And whatever you do, do not build a massive full-time team right out of the gate. So, who do you hire? You hire for the dull, repeatable tasks that are currently stealing your precious time every single week. Those tasks aren't just draining your focus, they're actively stealing time from what actually makes you money. Your highest value isn't just doing the work, it's securing the work. You need to be spending your absolute best hours building out that sales pipeline. Everything else, delegate it, no exceptions. I've identified 5 key roles that consistently make a huge difference. Find the one that perfectly fits your specific business model and strategy. Here's the smart play. Start with contractors and start part-time. Don't go all in. This is exactly how you scale smart without risking everything and ending up broke. You're still working at 100% of your capacity, still pushing hard. But now you have someone else effectively multiplying your output. The math doesn't lie. If the numbers don't add up, you simply can't afford that new team member. No debate. Face it, a new hire must generate at least 3 times their cost and value for your business. Number A. They're hired. Now, what absolutely must you provide for them to succeed? First and foremost, they need a crystal clear picture of what done truly means. Next, a bulletproof, step-by-step checklist. Guesswork? Not an option. Then, specific, undeniable examples of what great work actually looks like. Just as crucial, examples of work that is completely unacceptable, no gray areas. And to wrap it up, clear deadlines and unambiguous submission guidelines. Zero room for excuses. Here's the ultimate litmus test. If you cannot write down exactly how to do a task, you absolutely cannot delegate it effectively. Full stop. With a team established, your primary focus shifts entirely. Your mission is selling and growth, nothing else. You're stuck managing quality, fixing processes, or recruiting nonstop. That's not growth. That's just running in place. The hard truth is this card. Hiring more people into a broken system, that just makes the mess bigger, faster. Next up, step 11. Stop selling your time. Productize your services, package them up, then hike your prices. Even while you're out there marketing, clients should be able to buy your services or book appointments. All by themselves, online, no hand-holding required. You must optimize your entire operation, period. In a crowded market, the fastest response wins the cash, period. And the one who follows up most relentlessly, they close the damn deal. They close the damn deal. Here's the harsh reality. The cheapest option usually wins the business, period. That's why you need to define your unique selling point. Pinpoint what you do best, what genuinely sets you apart from the competition. That's your ticket to cutting through the noise. Now, let's talk pricing strategies. And I'm talking brutal truth, no sugarcoating. First up, master price anchoring. Lead with your highest price. Suddenly, everything else feels like a bargain. Next, we're talking pricing tiers. You absolutely need a good, a better, and a best option. Give your customers 3 crystal clear choices. Every offering needs 3 options, a clear value, the popular standard, and a premium tier for speed and exclusivity. Always, and I mean always, have a truly premium option. For those clients who aren't concerned with the price tag, they care about the desired outcome. Whoa! So, the real challenge, drastically raise your prices without losing a single customer. Here's how you do it. Raise those prices, narrow your focus, and back it all up with undeniable proof and a rock-solid guarantee. Jev exam, and for your own good, stop falling into the custom work trap. If your businesses can't be packaged, repeated, or delegated, it's not a business. It's just a job you gave yourself, with more headaches. What you sell, and at what price, must be crystal clear. Period. Absolutely no. DM me for pricing. That stops now. You put in the extra work, you earn the extra payment. That's the non-negotiable truth. Overlook this one crucial idea and you're just spinning your wheels. Busy, sure, but not a dime richer, not an inch forward. Let's be real. Most of your competition, they're cutting corners. Grr. So you step up, you embody the pro. You set your own uncompromising standards. Hold those standards high, and you won't just compete, you'll relentlessly dominate. Okay, here's the next absolute game changer. That money, you don't touch it. Not a single cent. You push past the resistance. You hit every single target, especially when all you want to do is quit, because anything worth building demands daily, relentless effort. No exceptions. Those first few hours of your day, they are strictly for making money. Marketing, selling, non-negotiable. The rest of your day, that's your time to absolutely dominate your work. Not the other way around. Ever. You only work when you feel like it, right? Then you're just an employee of your own mood. And let's be blunt, your mood is a terrible, unreliable boss. Whether you see it or not, you are building your future brick by brick. So every single morning you must have a non-negotiable minimum amount of progress, something you absolutely achieve. Maybe it's one video upload, 10 client emails sent, one article published, whatever it is. Make it the one genuine thing that decisively moves the needle for your personal goals. You will exceed these targets. Falling short? That's not an option, understood? All right, pick your milestones. 100 clients. You bear 250 uploads. Or 100,000 in revenue. After that, put your head down and challenge yourself to the next big milestone. You'll be making real money. Soon, your only limit will be how much work you can handle. Want to get rich fast, like in a year? Then deliberately live like you're broke on purpose. The rule? It's simple. That revenue isn't yours yet. Not truly yours. Till your business is truly stable, cash flow isn't just important. It's everything. It's the very lifeblood. Every dollar you leave in the business, it doesn't just sit there. It compounds. It grows itself. But pull that same dollar out for yourself, what happens? It's just spent. Vanished. This isn't theory. This is absolute bedrock. Let me show you exactly why it matters. All right, here's another hard truth. Here's another hard truth. Reinvest aggressively. See every dollar in your business as a seed you're planting, not a harvest you're eating. Money is pure fuel, nothing more. It's not a trophy to sit on your shelf. In business, especially early on, every dollar has a specific job, a purpose. Fuels speed for scaling, elevates quality for better products, expands capacity for more output, or secures certainty for less risk. Running a business, you absolutely have to incorporate it. An LLC offers the best balance of simplicity and protection for most. It's not complicated. Setting up a legitimate business is actually simple, and you can get it all done online. All right, 4 critical areas where you need to reinvest your money. And here's the kicker. Every single one is tax deductible. Less money for Uncle Sam. More money staying right in your pocket. First, invest in tools that dramatically boost your output. I'm talking upgraded software, smart automation, rock-solid systems, anything that cuts down manual grunt work and eliminates mistakes. Second, invest in gear that screams quality. Planning to be on camera? Your absolute first purchases must be proper lighting and audio, non-negotiable. For designers, that means proper software and premium assets. No compromises. Your business operations, they need to be flawless, period. And that means investing in the right tools. Perception isn't a suggestion you can ignore. It is your price driver, period. They'll pay more when your brand, your service, and you demonstrate you deserve every single penny. A truly smart investment. It's simple. People who amplify your capacity. Imagine a second operator, a specialist, a dedicated closer, even a virtual assistant. You're not simply hiring. You're reclaiming your most valuable assets, time and mental bandwidth. Another non-negotiable investment? Education. But I'm not talking about just any kind of education. Forget those random courses you'll buy and never actually complete. No, we're talking about specific targeted training that absolutely crushes your biggest, most painful bottleneck. Is it sales calls, your ad strategy, fulfillment, maybe your internal management, or even your market positioning? Enough with the sloppiness. It's time you actually learn from your mistakes. Get a lawyer, draft ironclad contracts, register your trademarks, protect your assets now. You're going 100% legit and absolutely no shortcuts. Standardize your processes. Make them so bulletproof anyone can step in and execute them. Your business relationships will skyrocket. How? By actually fixing the little things you know are broken. I'm talking faster response times, cleaner proposals, clearer reporting, even better packaging, better onboarding, better offboarding. Let's be honest, replying fast isn't glamorous, but it prints money. No joke. When you start, you're just selling your hustle. Now you're selling rock-solid reliability. Now reliability, that's what lets you raise prices without ever having to beg for it. Stop fighting on price. Clients who truly value what you offer, they don't haggle. They'll stick around. They'll send you new business because they've seen the proof. They know it works. It's time to zero in on where the real money is made and exactly how it's done. Don't just copy. You need to dissect their strategies. Understand the fundamental reasons why they work. Look closely at any industry. You'll find the titans, the ones not just surviving, but absolutely dominating. While competitors offer similar services, their approach is a total paradigm shift. It's fundamentally different. Their target audience is distinct. Yes, but more importantly, their value delivery mechanism is in a league of its own. Peel back the layers. That's when you truly begin to see the real game changers. It all boils down to leverage, extracting maximum value from every single unit of your time. And true ownership. You're not just building a job, you're forging an empire. Real wealth hinges on one thing: scale. How fast can you get your skills, your product, out to more people? Next, compounding. Are you aggressively reinvesting your profits to make even more? Lastly, relationships, your reputation, your network, the way you're seen. That's your true capital. Make no mistake, these are the fundamental blueprints of real wealth. You don't just jump to the next shiny thing. That's a rookie move. Instead, you double down. You evolve and refine what's already proven to work. Now, the real moneymakers, the whales of the market, they operate on one principle: arbitrage. They don't just buy low, they acquire things cheaply at prices you often can't even access. Then, they engineer massive value and flip it for top dollar, whatever the market will bear. Here's the common mistake. Most people only ever ask, how do I make more? The wealthy don't just chase money. They focus on where the real value lies, then figure out how to own a piece of it. That ownership, that's your ultimate multiplier. You want to dramatically increase your business's value? Here's the playbook. First up, recurring revenue. Get clients on autopay every single month without fail. Build that unstoppable stack. Next, introduce a premium tier. Your best clients want to pay more. Are you really leaving that cash on the table? Then implement performance-based deals. If I absolutely crush it for you, then I want a piece of those extra profits. That's not just fair, that's smart business. Finally, build a true referral engine. Imagine your existing clients doing the selling for you, completely on autopilot. Implement these strategies and watch what happens. There are definite levels to this game, and you're about to unlock them. You'll see it work. 6 figures a year. That's the dream, right? But if you're watching this, you know the truth, you want more. Step 15, craft the plan to get you there. And here's the brutal reality. You already know what works. Do more of it. Success isn't magic, it's volume. Business is pure math, not some creative art project. You don't need some flash of inspiration or groundbreaking new ideas. You are not reinventing the wheel every single week. How do the wealthy operate? They treat business like a manufacturing line. It's consistent inputs, streamlined processes, and predictable outputs. Forget obsessing over the next big idea. Focus on upgrading your reps. You already know exactly what works. Enough of playing the rookie. Stop experimenting. Pinpoint the top 20% of activities that drive 80% of your results. Here's the truth. Wealth isn't magic, it's a system. Follow the steps, repeat the process, and you get predictable results every single time. Enough with the shiny new ideas. Seriously, stop chasing them. What you already know works. Your job is consistent, relentless execution. No more endless experimenting. You need to zero in on the top 20% of actions that deliver 80% of your results. Once you know what works, you amplify those proven actions. But watch out, because every business hits 2 critical roadblocks: demand constraints, roadblocks. That's either not enough clients coming in, or supply constraints, meaning you simply can't handle the clients you already have. Imagine an extra 100 customers knocking at your door right now. Could you serve them? Most can't. But as your business matures, you will learn to balance both sides. You'll scale your business precisely based on your current capacity and your growth ambitions. So here's the good news. Your earning potential is no longer some abstract thing. It's now capped by something you can directly control and adjust. You are absolutely not stuck. You are fully in control of your financial destiny, starting right now. Every single person who's built real wealth, the 7-figure kind, followed a proven playbook. There's no hidden secret. It's only obvious in hindsight. So let's talk about your number. What monthly income would genuinely change your life? Forget the hype. Let's talk timelines, because without realistic expectations, you're absolutely set up to fail. You'll begin to see momentum by the end of year 1. You'll actually feel like you're building something substantial around year 3. That overnight successes you dream about, it takes roughly 7 years to build. Let that sink in. Building something truly solid, that's a decade commitment. The truth is, that time will pass whether you start or not. The alternative? Staying stuck, broke, and miserable. Enough waiting. Get after it. Today, I genuinely hope this is the year for you. The year where everything pivots. The year you start winning. Let's be brutally honest. Your other option is broke and miserable. So why aren't you fighting for your money? You're still waiting for some secret trick to make you rich, aren't you? There are no tricks, only action. Stop looking. Start putting money in your pocket. Now. Still here? Good. That tells me you're not just curious, you're serious. Now prove it. Forget the gurus and their secret words. There's no magic here. You have one job. Take action. Save. Invest. Expect more hard truths from us. But until then, you have one rule. Do not mess this up.